Hey everybody, I wanted to tell you about something that especially beginners I think could really benefit a lot from, because I know I have. It's backing tracks that you can find on YouTube. So if you search YouTube for bass guitar backing tracks, then there's stuff out there where they take the bass out and there's different genres and speeds and everything. No bass line at all. So you're forced to come up with the bass line that fits what is being played. And then they flash on the screen what the chord progression is. So it's really helpful. So today at lunch, I was messing around playing a funk one. And because of copyright, I can't really put too much of it in here. I was going to originally play like maybe like a minute or two of it to show how it goes and everything. I'm not super concerned about the copyright strike so much as it's just I'm going to respect what they said on their video about, if you really want to use it, then buy it, which I didn't. I'm just playing it off of YouTube because it's definitely a thing you can do. It's just that if you're going to reuse it in your YouTube, in this case, I'm going to cite fair use in that I'm talking about it and telling you about what backing tracks are. So I'm going to just show the littlest amount that I can possibly show to give you an idea of what it is. But after that, it's like I got to not do that. So that was that. All right, so here's the thing. So I was really enjoying playing this funk thing today, even though I don't play funk. And I don't know that I necessarily still played funk, but I played something in the ballpark. And it was just because it was C minor for this key, I used C minor pentatonic up and down. And there's a channel, Dan Hawkins, and he is all about that pentatonic. Like I was trying to get away from it. Like I feel like it's very limiting. And he's the opposite, where he's like, no, you want pentatonic in everything you can possibly use. And that might not be like, first of all, I could be like overstating his position, but he's really got a lot of videos about pentatonic, this, and this. And it is a useful scale. I can't deny that. But me personally, I want to kind of like branch out because when I was learning guitar back in the 90s, I learned the pentatonic scale and then stopped. And so I really want to push myself more to learn more scales and things. But then when the chips are down, here comes the pentatonic again because it really is a bacon saver. All right, so tonight I had band practice. And that's fun to say. I'm glad I can say I had band practice, and that's a regular thing now. And this has nothing to do with my regular weekly Sunday thing. This is another band. So we were waiting for the drummer to show up because it's a new drummer. And while we were waiting, Ray, who's the band leader, is like, hey, well, I found these backing tracks on YouTube. Let's play that. I'm like, okay. Because I had just done that at lunch. And yeah, it worked out great because not only did he and I get warmed up waiting for the drummer, but then when the drummer showed up, when he was playing the actual drums and we didn't have the backing track on, I just played variations on theme of what I'd been messing around with on the backing track, both at home at lunchtime and then with Ray while we were waiting for him. So what I like about it is that they don't give you the bass line. You have to kind of suss out what bass line goes with it. You could just play sympathetic to the bass drum. That's totally a thing. You can do octaves, you can do root fifths, you can do whatever progressions or scales no one's judging you. No one's telling you you're right or wrong other than your ear. And so mess around. That's what I did. It was like I got into my groove because that's the idea of doing the funk. And when I would do it, I'd be like, well, let me reach. Let me try to go further up the fretboard or up the scale or whatever and find notes that work So it's not just the same thing over and over and over. You can totally get away with it because that's very much in genre. But if you want a little more spicy notes, then reach for it. Go look for it. And if you're wrong, well, then it's going to come back around again and try again something else. It's fantastic practice, especially when you're by yourself, and especially if you haven't played with other people yet and you want to, and you're just like, maybe you're not sure, like you're ready for that yet. There's playing around with songs like on your MP3 collection or whatever. And then there's playing with the backing tracks where now the bass is out. It's not a song that's like on the radio or whatever. It's a chord progression of some sort, like Motown or funk or country or whatever. And you come up with your own bass line. Well, if you go to a jam, because that's what I was told, is that tonight was going to be a jam session, but it turned into like, it was basically a jam session for a minute to warm up, and then it was, let's go through the repertoire.
It's 3-1.
I'm talking to him. 3-1.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, any beat.
Any beat. It's a test.
Okay.
So I liked the jam session part because it was just free form. And the drummer was kind of like, I don't know what to do. And Ray's like, just do whatever. And I said, and whatever you do, I'm going to follow along with what you do. And then Ray's like, and then I'll put chords on top. Ding. And that's really the essence. So if you're building up and you're wanting to play with other people and you're not sure how ready you are, check out those backing tracks on YouTube. Do the search for bass guitar backing tracks. I'll try to put a couple in the description to get you started. I'm not endorsing anything. I'm not getting any money for this. I'm just telling you as a me passing on advice to you situation. It's really helpful. Some can be kind of like either they just don't grab you or they're too advanced maybe for you, depending on where you're at in your skill level. And they have them for other instruments too. It's just I happen to focus on bass, and that's why I'm saying bass backing tracks. But you can find other ones that take the piano out or the drums out or whatever. So it's a really useful tool. And it was really cool to have it all in one day pay off. That me just messing around at lunchtime, like just wanting something else, because I just really felt like I just kind of saturated my YouTube feed with like the usual, and I just wanted to shake things up, and I went back to backing tracks and really enjoyed it. And then tonight it was like, and now here's this new drummer and we need to play something, and so I played something. Like, all right, here's some stuff, and then Ray dropped chords on top. Yeah, that's being in a band. So check it out, give it a try. Let me know if you found ones that you like. Let me know, because I'm always up for like shaking it up, new stuff. You know, I'm getting sick of the same 6 things in my news feed or my YouTube recommendations, whatever. So yeah, let me know. Well, thanks for watching and happy playing. Catch you next time.